Okay, let's do it here. Traffic noise. Are we on? This is Todd Reese from Khaosod English, and we're very excited to report that the first two boys have been not only rescued from the cave, but they were able to walk out on their own feet. This is an amazing development. We weren't expecting any news for several more hours. The rescue operation that began at 10 a.m. today. As of 5:40 p.m., at 5:40 p.m., the first boy walked out. 10 minutes later, another one did too. They're being brought out in pairs, and they're both said to be being evaluated in a medical tent right now on the scene before they're evacuated to a hospital in Chiang Rai City. This is a real triumph for what has been an uncertain and dangerous mission, and certainly with no outcome guaranteed. This was a last resort to swim them out in pairs with expert divers, following a rope out. No official announcement has been made, but officials are very tight-lipped about this. According to our source, which is someone with knowledge of the operation, the boys were both in relatively good health, again, able to walk out on their own feet. If you're just joining us now, again, the Khaosod English is reporting that two boys have been rescued from the Tham Luang Cave complex in the north of Thailand in Chiang Rai province. They walked out about 25 minutes ago. The first boy walked out, and about 15 minutes ago was the second. So, again, they're expected. Helicopters and ambulances are standing by. The plan was, if they're in critical condition, to get them to an airfield nearby and fly them 60 kilometers to Chiang Rai City, south of here, where they would land at a Royal Thai Air Force air base and then be sent to a hospital very nearby, where beds were already laid out and medical staff are waiting to treat them. If they're in stable condition, however, as these two boys very much sound to be, then the plan has been rehearsed, is to load them each one into their own ambulance and make the journey by road, safer way, of course. It's about an hour's trip to the south of here. So we're still awaiting photos of the ambulances leaving, but our most recent information is that the boys are, again, two boys walked out on their own feet, and there's a small field hospital tent there where the plan was to evaluate them initially before deciding on the course of action of whether to send them by air or land to the hospital to the south in Chiang Rai City. We're in Mae Sai district of Chiang Rai at the far north, and this is the northernmost point in Thailand. It's actually right next to the border with Myanmar. So although it's a bustling little town, there's better medical facilities in the provincial capital of Chiang Rai. What else can I tell you? 13 foreign divers and 5 Thai Navy SEAL members entered the water at 10 a.m. today. It's what we were told by the former provincial governor leading the effort, Narongsak Osotanakon. And they apparently reached the chamber where the boys are at and were able to get them in the water at about 2 p.m. So that seems to mean they made pretty good time. Again, if you're just joining us, we've got news. We have great news that we hope, we know a lot of people are going to be very excited to hear. The first two boys have walked out of the cave, not carried. They had support on both sides, of course, but they were able to walk out of the cave, the Tham Luang Cave complex, on their own power, after making the very dangerous journey out through very difficult conditions. First boy walked out at 5:40 p.m. and the second at 5:50 p.m. Now, of course, just this news alone, this is like a welcome second miracle. Just a few days, just some days after 6 days after they were discovered alive in last Monday night, local time, in the cave by two British divers who were exploring and looking for them, happened upon them. That was the first miracle. This is This, I want to say, is the second. We still have a long ways to go. That's 2 down, 10 to go. Plus the coach. I'm being helped by my one reporters in math. My colleague Jinta Masakso and try make sure I don't forget the coach. That's 2 down, 2 boys down, 10 to go. Plus, of course, their 25-year-old coach. We don't know. We don't have the identifications of which boys were brought out. We don't expect to get that anytime soon. We don't expect to be able to interview or see the children. We know every effort's going to be afforded to protecting their privacy, and frankly, we're fine with that. So we still have. I mean, the work's not finished, and the danger isn't less. There was some pretty decent rainfall today. The water levels are likely to go up. But today was a good day because the water levels have fallen to at least a level that the officials said presented the best conditions. Were relatively low. So we got to go. We got to get back to finding out more so we can report to you soon. Again, if you're just tuning in, at 5:40 p.m., the first boy walked out, was rescued from the Tam Luang Cave complex in Chiang Rai, Thailand, and 10 minutes later, a second one walked out, and they're in good hands and they're being treated. So tune in for more. Check us out at khaosod.english.com. Thank you very much from Chiang Rai. This is Todd Reese.